Hey everybody, it's Preston here, aka Godzilla Hawk, and I'm your No DQ World Champion, your Wrestling Guru Society No DQ World Champion. And today, I'm going to be doing a Hell in a Cell review. I told everybody I wasn't too sure if I was going to do live reactions, so I said I wasn't doing live reactions for it. I made my promise for that, but I was able to watch it thanks to Dallas, so thank you, Dallas. We decided to Skype and he shared his screen with me, so I was able to watch it through his screen. And overall, what I think of Hell in a Cell, it was actually a good pay-per-view. I would say it was not the best, but it was still worth watching. It was worth watching. Excuse me. So let me go over the matches very quickly. First match was Cody Rhodes and Goldust defending their tag titles against the Usos and the Shield, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Good opener, very good opener. All three teams actually work really well together. It was a great opener. Some good spots. The highlight for me was when Cody Rhodes, I think he was Seth Rollins, he went to do a suplex on the outside of the ring and he landed on the other competitors. It looked great. That was the highlight for me. Fast-paced wrestling. It was great. It was very fast-paced. Pretty good spots. And Cody Rhodes and Goldust ended up retaining their titles. So that's good. Next match. Fandango and Summer Rae versus Natalya and Khali. It was not that good. The only reason this match was on there was so they can make Summer Rae look good. And Summer Rae, sorry, ended up winning the match for herself and Fandango by pinning Natalya. Hopefully they'll do some kind of match between Natalya and Summer Rae, maybe on Raw or another pay-per-view, and maybe even boost them up for a Divas title shot or something, I don't know. But that's what they're basically doing. The match sucked, but it was more just for pushing Summer Rae and Natalya. Let's see. Next match was Biggie Langston versus Dean Ambrose for the United States title. This match was just this match wasn't that good. It wasn't terrible, but it was just there for me. It didn't do me anything. Yeah. The highlight for me was when Biggie Langston, the thing when he went to do his little knockout thing, and I think Dean Ambrose's nasal right here, or on the side of his bone cheek right here, him right here on Biggie Langston's cheek right here, and then he got a little cut right there. And then of course there's the spear Biggie Langston did, and he just basically speared through the ropes on the outside and went through there. But that was probably the main highlight there too, but overall it wasn't that good. Ambrose lost via countout. Was just there for me. Next match was CM Punk versus Paul Heyman and Ryback in a 2-on-1 handicap Hell in a Cell match. First of all, before the match starts, I really liked what they kind of did here. How Heyman had the lift thing, the lift machine. I keep forgetting what they're called, but he basically had a lift machine, and Heyman basically had the lift machine. It took him all the way out the top of the cell, and then Heyman was on top, which was kind of cool and interesting. That he was on top of the cell while Punk and Ryback were facing off. As for the match itself, it was okay. It was way better than Ryback and CM Punk last year. That match they basically made Punk look like they made him look like a wuss pretty much. The Ryback completely dominated that match. At least this match, they actually made both guys look good. It was not the best Hell in a Cell, but compared to last year's Hell in a Cell, it was way better. But I kind of wish it might went on a little bit longer, and I kind of wish they did a little bit more stuff in there. But it was just okay. It was not bad. And then, of course, Punk ends up winning. And then afterwards, he climbs up the cell with a kendo stick and beats Heyman up. And then he hits him with a GTS. So it was a very interesting ending. And overall, it was not a bad match, but not great either. Next match, I believe it was the Real Americans versus Los Matadores, I believe they're called. Surprisingly, I was actually looking forward to this match, and it wasn't that I mean, these guys can wrestle well together. It's just this match was just so with me. It was just like it wasn't that good. It was only like a few minutes long. Los Matadores won. Not surprised. They did have some decent spots, but overall, it just seems like a match I see like on Raw or SmackDown. It didn't really do me anything. Hopefully, they'll probably have a rematch tomorrow or something on Raw, and it'll be a little bit longer and better because I want these guys to continue feuding. Because I think it would be pretty good and it would be best for business. Yes, I'm being Triple H at the moment. Next match, if I'm trying to think. Oh, that's right. I think it was this match. John Cena versus Alberto Del Rio for the world title. Surprisingly, I was looking into this match thinking, oh, this match is going to be dumb. It's going to be boring. And honestly, it was not that bad. They had some good spots and there were some false finishes. Surprisingly, it was actually watchable. I would not say this was the best match ever, but it was watchable. It was a good, like I say, 15, almost 20 minutes. The only downside I had to this was Cena winning the world title. He won, and I wanted Damien Sandow to cash his Money in the Bank contract on Cena, but that never happened. So now we got Cena as the world champion. So I just hope Cena loses the title soon to Damien or whatever. I just don't want to see Cena or Del Rio go in that title picture anymore. Just give it to Sandow or Ray. Like, I can't stand Cena. I'm happy Cena beat Del Rio, but it's not. But that's not really saying much. That's like saying I'd rather have this piece of garbage beat this piece of garbage. It's like I'd rather take this crap than to take this crap. It's like that. So yeah, alright match. Next match was the Divas match. AJ Lee versus Brie Bella. Again, it didn't really do me very well. I kind of wish these compares went on a little bit longer. It only lasted for about 2, maybe 3 minutes. It was not that long. It was actually not long at all. It didn't really do me either. But AJ Lee did retain her title by being Brie with the Widowmaker, so that was kind of a cool spot there. Or not a cool spot, but it was good that they're using AJ Lee to her potential. And I hope she holds on to it for at least a couple more months. At least. Or maybe even hold it up to Mania would be kind of cool. And maybe have her face Lita at WrestleMania for the title. I think that would be good. So I'm glad AJ Lee won. Next match, the main event, was the Hell in a Cell match for the WWE Championship. Randy Orton versus Daniel Bryan. Great Hell in a Cell match. I have not seen a good Hell in a Cell match in a long time. 2012 Hell in a Cell between Rabbit Punk, Triple H and Undertaker. It didn't even feel like a Hell in a Cell match to me. It just felt like a regular match. So, let's see. Mark Henry and Randy Orton didn't do anything for me. The Triple Threat Hell in a Cell match didn't do me anything. But this match actually lived up to its potential. It was great. They had some good wrestling involved in it, good spots in it. They used the cell a lot. They used weapons. This is what I'm talking about. There's so many good spots in this. One of the spots I liked was, I think probably the main highlight was when Daniel Bryan was about to dive from the outside to Orton. And I couldn't tell if this was a botch or not, but it looked like it hurt. And it's when Orton, I think, moved out of the way, or he was supposed to catch Bryan, but he didn't, and he forgot to, and Bryan passed Orton and he went head first into the steel. It looked awful, it looked brutal, but it was sick and nice, and it was good that Bryan was still able to continue the match. He wasn't hurt. Another highlight for me was when Orton was piling a bunch of chairs in the ring. He did a superplex off the top rope. And Bryan landed on the chairs. I thought that was a cool spot there. The ending was pretty cool because it had a little bit of storytelling to it. Triple H comes out during the ending of the match, like 5 minutes of the match, and he and Shawn get into an argument, and he almost cost Orton the match. They get in more arguments and this and that, and then Shawn Michaels accidentally gets hit by accident. So Triple H comes in, side to side with a referee, and checks up on Shawn. While he's shoving Bryan out of the way, Bryan doesn't take anymore. He does his knee onto Triple H out of nowhere. Then Shawn Michaels from out of nowhere super kicks Bryan. Orton makes the cover. 1, 2, 3. The ending makes you wonder, like, what just happened here. The ending was good, and the storyline was good, and the match overall was great. But the only downside is I wish Bryan should have won this match. Now, because of this, people are rumoring now. I was talking to Dallas, he was telling me there might be possibly doing a Shawn Michaels and Bryan feud. So, in all honesty, I think that would be pretty good to see, and they might do it at Mania, which would be pretty interesting. And believe it or not, a lot of people would want to see that match. Honestly, if that happened, that would be pretty cool. So yeah, Orton's your new WWE Championship, and overall, this pay-per-view was not the best, but it was watchable. It was a very good pay-per-view. It was watchable. If I had to rate this, let's see here. Let's see. The two Hell in a Cell matches. One was okay, and the other was great. You got the tag team triple threat tag match, which was really good, and then you had the John Cena and Alberto Del Rio match, which was actually watchable too, which was actually not bad. So yeah, 4 matches that were actually watchable. The others were just there for me. But yeah, so overall, I'd probably give this maybe a 6.5 or a 7. Probably a 7. That's a 7 out of 10, I would say. If the other matches were probably a bit better, or Daniel Bryan probably won the championship, I'd probably give this pay-per-view probably 7.5. But since at Bryan did, I'm giving it a 7. But still, overall, it was still a good pay-per-view. If you're going to want to watch this pay-per-view, I recommend just watching those 4 matches that I listed. Just for those, the rest, just skip them because they're not really that important and they're not really that good. But yeah, so overall, not a bad pay-per-view, good. And yeah, so I just uploaded the video, House of the Dead 3 walkthrough. I'll do a review on House of the Dead 2 and 3, video game review, hopefully sometime by this week. Like I said, no live reactions today. I'm going to be actually watching Halloween Wars on the TV in a bit, so watch the final episode. I won't do live reactions for that, but right now I'm 2-0 at that show. So I will be able. So I'm watching that show, and I'm going to see which team wins. I got to pick a team here. I hope my team, whoever I pick, I hope they win, so I can become 3-0 at that show. I'm a good start right now. I want to be 3-0 really bad. And if you have not watched Halloween Wars, it's on the Food Network. It's a good show. It's very interesting. I'm not going to explain it to you because I don't want this video going on forever. But if you want to know what it is, just type it up on Google or something, and hopefully it'll tell you what it is. Just type in Halloween Wars, like the Food Channel or something, and it'll kind of tell you. But it's an interesting show. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You can subscribe to me, Godzilla Hawk, and subscribe to all the other channels on the side of my channel. I'm your WGS No DQ World Champion. And don't forget, for the WGS channel, we are doing a Q&A video somewhere in November. So definitely, send in your questions in the Q&A WGS inbox. You can ask me anything, whether it has to do with movies, games, or anything else. There will also be a link down below for President Pet Peeves. I want you guys to continue voting. I think right now it's like 2 are tied, and the ones at the very bottom like pretty low. So I'm not gonna make a video President Pet Peeves episode until you guys start continuing to vote. I'll probably give it about another week or so, but please, guys, vote. And if you have any other suggestions for a President Pet Peeves episode, definitely let me know, and I'll do that. Yeah, just name some suggestions for me. I could probably do that, maybe. And this Thursday is Halloween. It's also not Bound for Glory, but TNA special. I won't be doing a review on TNA, but I'll do a special review on a certain movie. I already have the movie planned out. I know I'm reviewing on Thursday, and it's going to be very fitting. You'll know what it is. So like I said, I'll do a Halloween Wars review. I'll do a House of the Dead review, and then probably after that, that'll be two. Probably I'll do one more little horror thing, and then I'll do one on Thursday. So expect a few more videos for this week. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Give me your thoughts in the comments down below. Tell me what you think about this overall pay-per-view, and tell me if you have any suggestions for my Preston Pet Peeves. And don't forget to vote. So yeah, take care guys, and almost happy Halloween, I guess, and enjoy yourselves. Yep, enjoy yourselves. And you know me, the champ is here. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna quote Cena. Cena could suck it.